You're running the BTC Marathon, that you need to get ready because BTC is thrilled to inform all participants of the 5th BTC Francistown Marathon that they can collect their race packs at the following locations. In Francistown, corporates may collect on Wednesday, the 15th of April, so that already happened 2 days ago, and it was starting from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then, of course, both corporates and individuals collected yesterday by Mabane. They collected on Thursday, the 16th of April from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then you can also collect today. Today is the final day for collection, and collection is starting at 8 a.m. and ending at 10 p.m. So make sure that you collect at the BTC Tech North office opposite BAMB. It is 7:42, and in a few moments, we're going to be finding out who our superstar is. But I think I should give you a clue first. Stay tuned.
We're back.
Back again.
And here comes more of the hits. This is RB2.
RB2. That's what you hearing.
I did promise that I am going to give you a little bit of a clue in studio. And what a talented young man this person is. Teaming up with Toshi on this one, featuring Weke as well. The track is called Indinika Metho. Aye. What a way to kick it off on a Friday. Remember, we always have a celebrity somebody joining us. And he's already in studio. The man is a DJ and he's a music producer, an award-winning one at that. He's walked away with Bomu Awards, with the Yama Awards. And Totahela, if he gets any more awards, he'll need to get a brand new house to find out where to put all these awards. He is so talented that, of course, he crosses over to social media as well, where he used to create this YouTube show that caused so much commotion. Every time he would drop an episode, with over 100,000 followers on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the one, the only LATTY. You know, I am so excited that we have you in studio. You're in town because you're really in town. We were like, we need to snatch him up before he moves on somewhere else. Good morning, Lati. How are you? Welcome.
Good morning, Petula. Thank you so much for having me. I am feeling welcomed.
I love the fact that you're here. And I love the fact that you took time out because we have so many questions. I mean, for those, first of all, let's give them a bit of a cha-cha. As Lati, who are you?
I'm a music producer and a DJ, Afro House music. But other than that, I'm just a lover of music. You know what I mean? Before anything came, I was just always a lover of music.
Yeah. You should think about radio as well. Your voice is sensational. I can hear a late night show. Ladies. Just say that for us, ladies.
What's up, ladies?
We're dying already. And yes, ladies, he looks as great as he sounds. So for those that know you before the DJing and before the music production, you used to have this show on YouTube, okay? We were always talking about as Batswana every time an episode dropped. Tell us a little bit about your journey on YouTube as well.
YouTube, you know, all this started during lockdown. I had, right before lockdown, I was working on this other television show. I shot it professionally with like a professional recording studio. And when I came to Botswana Television, I was told that they no longer, sponsor shows, in advance for you to go and shoot it. So you have to shoot all the 13 episodes on your own with money from your pocket. But it was a modeling show, something like America's Next Top Model, but with Botswana. So I had shot 2 pilot episodes. And when I tried to come to them, they said they couldn't help me. So I had to go shoot my own thing. I didn't have the budgets. So I was like, I'm a firm believer in like, okay, doing what you could do in the moment.
Exactly.
With what you have. And what I had was, just a few videographers, one camera. And I was like, look, let's shoot something we can shoot right now.
Yeah.
I had to learn how to edit because some of the videographers in Botswana can be very sleepy. Some of them are not as hungry. You'll be chasing the guy for like the next 6 months. Yeah, so I learned how to edit during lockdown it took me like 2 weeks to learn how to edit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then in terms of the content, because the content on the show was always very controversial, always very interesting and spicy. Who came up with the content? Who came up with the direction of the show and all of that?
I directed the show.
So the people on the show
No, I'd speak to all the participants. I'd make sure that everybody's feeling comfortable. I'd make sure I provide the refreshments. Oh, by the way, we're talking about Smash or Pass.
Exactly. I mean, for those that don't know which show we're talking about, and they should go back and check it out now. The episodes are still on YouTube, aren't they?
I took them out.
Aura.
No, but the problem is they had like over 500K views per episode. So it was the first thing that people saw when they got to my account, before they got to the music, before they got to anything.
So did you feel like that sort of overshadowed the new direction that you were trying to take? Is that why you took them down?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I believe everybody has like a course in their journey. I think there'll be a time when I'll put them back.
Okay.
Where I've managed to establish what I'm trying to establish. So I don't want to, when I was moving to SA also, I wanted to start on a clean slate as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you go to a new place, you can be anybody.
Okay, exactly. You can reinvent yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about how you've reinvented yourself and why you felt it was important where Mzansi, because now you've left Botswana and you're based in South Africa. Why did you make that decision?
Why did I decide to move?
Yeah.
I've always felt like I'm destined for something greater. Something that I always knew in my heart, even when there were times where I doubted, but we all know SA has more of the population. The arts scene is bigger. You know, everything is bigger. If you can make it in Joburg, you can make it anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So I was basically looking for greener pastures.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I moved.
And you're someone, you don't hold back with your opinions, right?
Yeah.
So on social media, not too long ago, and you're not supportive of the local industry. Is that something that you still feel that our industry
Yeah, no, it's very true though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like dwelling on it too much, but it's the truth. You know what I mean? Like, Botswana, sometimes you gotta blow out outside first, or you know, people come out from outside and start, you know, giving flowers to our own people before us. You know, I think it's also something that is deep rooted. It's those are feelings. I'm human. I can get those kind of feelings where you know, we're supposed to be winning together. Then I will let that. Kind of that itch, somebody's gonna get better than you, but it's something that I noticed, and I'm like, okay, I can see it when it happens, and I always remind myself, like I ground myself. You know what I mean? It's been a journey, and I'm like, okay, if I'm to achieve anything that I've never achieved, I need to try and be the person that I wasn't. You feel me? So it is something saying what I think maybe it's indoctrinated into our minds, you know, just through our culture and how we grow up. But we just feel like when the next person is winning, you are losing. You know? But it's something saying what we need to really try and unlearn, because you can always learn new behaviors and new ways of doing things.
I love that. And how has the reception been like in South Africa? Because it's not an easy market to penetrate, because and it always seems like, you know, everybody is talented. So how has the journey been like?
Yeah, it's easy to be a droplet in the ocean.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, there's so many people and there's so many hungry people, talented. You know, but I just came with prayer and a plan. And just hunger to really want to make it. You know, I had nothing to lose. And I just had like 3 months of rent. I didn't know I wasn't sure if it was going to work out, but I was just like, you know what? So what if I fail? If I fail, I'll just come back home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey.
But at least I tried. I know that I got it off the way. I don't want to be 50 one day and be like, what if I went?
Yeah.
You know, because it's been something I wanted to do. Been blessed enough to be able to meet like some amazing people. It wasn't as easy, you know, because so many people are always knocking at people's doors trying to get something. Yeah. But one thing I read in a book called it's called Never Eat Alone. It's always come to people. People are always trying to take. Come to people, tell them what you can offer. You know, same thing I did with Fresh. You know, I told him, look, if you're looking for somebody who can help at the podcast, I can do 1, 2, 3 for you. I don't even want payment. If you need a driver, I'm there. If you need, like, that's how I came at him, because I was giving him value. You feel me? So go out there, offer people value. Don't always be out there trying to take from people. So if you come with that kind of mindset, you'll be able to make it big time. And I've been great. I'm grateful. You know, the market has been receiving me. I wouldn't say I haven't blown up in terms of like publicly, like more space in more bad tone as a whole. I'm not like huge like like the type of motion that I have in bots. But in terms of like the right people, the industry people, the decision makers,
and the network that you've created,
it's crazy. Like in terms of like the vocalists, the producers, the people who host events, the people in radio stations, like it's been, you know, the type of network that I've been creating.
I love that. And we're very proud of you.
Thank you
so
much.
And we wish you all the success in the world. And of course, you've made those connections quite well in the music industry, with so many successful singles that you've dropped. One of them was the one that we just played, Yone Indinika Mehlo. Let's talk about your latest single as well with Kali. How did that come about?
Kali, I think we once met when we were in Botswana. You know what I mean? And then I'd been trying to work with her, but like, I don't know, things were just not connecting at the time, because I really believe that what's meant to happen always happens. You know, sometimes you can be trying to reach out to somebody and it's not working, but it's because it's not meant to work at that specific time. God knows that if maybe you guys connected at that time, it was going to lead you to the place where he doesn't want you to be. So in everything that happens, back to Kali. Then I moved to Joburg, and then she just told me that, look, when I saw you move to Joburg, I was like, yo, I've been working with these Joburg people, but I didn't move, so I should move as well. Like, if he's doing it, let me just find out how he's doing it and then do it. So she moved, and then we started talking. I reached out, and I wasn't about like just trying to get into the music. I wanted to get to know her, know what she's about, know how I can help her, know how we could, help each other, come up. And then things just started happening, organically. We ended up working on the song. She got the beat I didn't think she would like.
Oh, wow. I love it. The track is called Aftermath, and it's a song is on heavy rotation on RB2, your station of choice. So little after this. Unfortunately, time is already flying by, but what is in store for Lati? Everyone is looking. Are you going to be DJing more? Are you going to be making music more? Is it a bit of both? What does the future look like for you?
I'm currently not taking bookings in Botswana.
Why? That is very interesting. Are you fully booked?
No, it's not. It's not. It's more of like, okay, I've been getting offers, but the industry standard for there's a certain like amount of money that they want to pay DJs that are from Botswana, and it doesn't make sense. The industry standard in Botswana, even like a post like 1,000 the last year, and then people about it. Rating. I remember Lebji shared my status and I was like, if Lebji is also saying this, it's like crazy because she has that motion also in Botswana.
Yeah, so you feel
500
500 pula is just way too low, you feel.
I can't leave South Africa to come and play for 500 because I know the work that I put in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I know I have to stick to my worth. It might hurt, because I want to play for my fans. I want to connect with them. But like sometimes you just got to give up something. But if you see me playing somewhere in Botswana, if you see me anywhere, just know that they know my worth.
And they pay the right amount.
So right now I'm working on not asking for a seat at the table and creating my own table. So there's going to be a lot of details dropping. I need to create my own event platform. I am working on it and it's in motion right now.
I love that. Yeah. And then as we close off in social media, online, where can we find you? Where can we follow you? With the signature hair. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook. I know that's Botswana's favorite. LATTY in capital letters. That's where you find me. And then Instagram, Twitter, X, and TikTok, LATTY_Misfit. LATTY_Misfit. That's where you find.
Lati, thank you so very much. I wish we had 500 hours that we could have with you, but it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
8 o'clock is your time. Rosina Pumape with our news.
This is RB2.
Your station of choice.
News.
Making headlines on RB2 News, Botswana targets 50% clean energy by 2030, and IMF warns rising defense spending threatens global social expenditure. Good morning, I am Rosina Pumape with RB2 News at 8. Minister of Minerals and Energy, Ms. Kenewendo, says the 500-megawatt solar photovoltaic plant at Mawana near Maung represents more than an energy infrastructure investment. It is a strategic guarantee of Botswana's energy independence and regional leadership. Addressing stakeholders at the project's commissioning yesterday, Minister Kenewendo said government is committed to transitioning from a fossil-based energy system to a diversified and sustainable energy portfolio. She described the solar plant equipped with battery storage